Hi everyone, I'm Tam, and we're back with another Spurious dish. I have some leftover microwaveable fried chicken, I guess dinner. There's some carrots and celery sticks, some kind of veggies there. So I've never made a pie, or I have very little experience personally doing myself anyway, from start to finish. So let's try to make some I guess a meat pie, something along those lines. This is a nine-inch pie crust. So that's what we're working with. You can make your own. I don't know exactly how to do it right now. So I just brought this from the grocery store. 1 stick of butter, probably too much, but that's okay. And all-purpose flour plus some water. So I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to debone this, take the bone out of the chicken, and chop the chicken and also the kind of like veggies. Probably like half an inch like cubes is what I'm trying to go for. Half an inch cubes, so it's kind of easy to kind of like bite size cubes. The bone I'll just like throw away, or I guess eat the bone marrow and then throw the bones away themselves. You can reuse the bones for I guess a kind of soup if you want to, like a boil the bones for like I guess half an hour to get the kind of like nutrients, the kind of like flavor out. I'm just gonna throw them away. That's all we're doing. So we're going to remove the flesh and kind of just chop it up, as well as the veggies, and then put them into the kind of like a pie crust. So spread around evenly. And then I'll add like maybe like one or 2 cups of water, maybe like 2 cups of water, plus like 1 cup of like flour, and then the stick of butter here. Maybe like 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 cup of flour. So that way the actual like I guess the breading is like more kind of thick. If I add more water than bread, then it's gonna be kind of like soggy. So yeah, the pie will not hold itself very well. And then butter for flavor, and also to add some kind of fat to it, nice and heavy. And that's the idea. And then once we're good to go, I'll put this in the oven for maybe like 375 for like half an hour. All right, and now we're back. I use about 3 chicken wings. So just 3 chicken wings, no drumstick. And that gave me about one cup of meat. So I have 1 cup of like chopped veggies spread around, 1 cup of like chopped fried chicken meat, and then 1 cup of water and 1 cup of like all-purpose flour. That kind of mixed up together. And then I put in 4 tablespoons of butter. So yeah, that's exactly what we have right here. I don't know. I don't know if like mixing the flour is a good idea, because I saw in the water pie recipe for the Great Depression that you kind of just throw it all together there. So mixing it together may like cause some bad result anyway. I have no idea, because I've never really made a pie by myself. I guess we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully it doesn't explode in the oven, anyway, so the oven is already preheated. 375, good to go. Let me put the phone to the side for a little bit, so I can actually use my hands. Put the phone right there. All right, 375, half an hour. And here is our final product. I took it out of the oven, half an hour, 375. I let it cool down outside for like 15 minutes on the stove. So it should be nice and kind of like room temperature now. Looks okay. It looks like the water flour and butter combined together and like became its own kind of thing in the bottom. So the flour, water became like its own kind of like layer at the very bottom, and the vegetable and meat got pushed up. I was trying to have them contained, so inside like a kind of like I guess cake or something, you know, kind of cake. But it looks like it got pushed up, actually pushed out of the water. That's what it looks like to me. That's probably why you want to just sprinkle the flour over, so that way the flour doesn't like get absorbed into the water and settle down its own kind of layer. I mixed the flour and water, and they probably combine at the bottom. If I just sprinkled the flour on top of the water as is, it probably would have created a kind of layer on top of this, kind of like bread layer. Anyway, yeah. So it looks like the meat and veggies got pushed to the top, and also there's like more room here for stuff. This is my first time making a pie, so there's definitely more room to like add things. So now I know in the future I can like squeeze in more stuff here, you know. Anyway, I didn't take this out because I have no idea whether or not the shell would hold, or the shell would like break instantly. So I kept it in the foil here. So let's see how it goes. This goes. It smells very nice. The pie crust is Graham, cinnamon crackers, I think. So it smells like cinnamon bread. The fried chicken is moderate smell. And I guess the butter has a bit of sweetness to it. And that's pretty much about it. The carrots are pretty decent as well. All right. Okay, so let's see if it actually is going to break or not. I have no idea. We're not just going to break. It probably will break actually. Shoot. I may have to just use a spoon or something to do this. Try like yeah, the crust is like very thin, and it's literally like kind of melting down too. It's kind of like melting. It's not really sticking together. Oh yeah. I guess I can try to scoop it out. Let's see if it works. It's really hard to do. It's like, yeah, it's like really hard to do this. Alright, screw it, it's fine. It's really hard to do this, so let's not do this at all. Let's try to cut a piece out. Try it anyway. Try to cut a piece out. Looks more like a pizza, kind of a pizza, yeah. So we'll see how it kind of goes. And then slice, yeah, it looks like it started to look more like pizza because the toppings came to the top, you know. Instead of like instead of settling down to the bottom, it came to the top. So it looks more like pizza. Okay. Let me grab a piece here. Hopefully I can grab a piece. Oh, it's like breaking on me. Yeah, it's hard. Dang it. Yeah, the crust is like breaking on me. It's like breaking on me. Dang, it's definitely breaking on me. It's just too wet. It's way too wet. Well, I mean, the taste is like It tastes like turkey crumblings, turkey breading. Like for Thanksgiving, you stuff like bread to a turkey. Same kind of like texture. The bread is like very like soggy. I don't exactly know why. I'll try like so. This is it's kind of just breaks for me. This just breaks for me. I have no idea why. Mm. Honestly, honestly, this just tastes like it tastes kind of sad. I was expecting you know the veggies and meat to be inside, like a meat pie or a pot pie. That's okay. Well, we tried. I mean, I tried anyway. It's still definitely doable, no doubt. Have a good day, folks.